Tonight, Denver7 is listening to your voice in Centennial, 13 miles to the south of Denver. The city, in fact, is celebrating its 25th anniversary. So back in the early 2000s, Centennial was created to block neighbor Greenwood Village from annexing an area of Arapahoe County.
And since then, residents say a lot has changed, and not all for the best, from increased traffic to a lack of accessibility for pedestrians and cyclists around town.
Tonight, Denver7's Micah Smith takes their concerns directly to city leadership in the hopes of finding some solutions.
If the United States is considered a young nation, the city of Centennial is an adolescent.
It's the 250th anniversary of our nation, 150th anniversary of our state of Colorado, the Centennial State, and the 25th anniversary of the city of Centennial.
Centennial founder John Brackney shared his voice with us a few weeks ago.
The bottom line is we determined that we needed to form a city in order to stop the annexation.
Self-determination was a big part of why Centennial formed in the first place, and we're still making that fight.
I met up with current city leaders, Mayor Stephanie Pico and Councilwoman Marlo Alston, to get their takes on the past 25 years and what currently defines Centennial.
You know, I got involved very early. I actually applied within a couple months of living here to be one of their first planning and zoning commissioners.
Pico, who's lived here for 25 years, would end up leading in other ways and says the city has accomplished what the founders set out to do.
We're very proud of the work that we've done to make ourselves, a very desirable place to live. And we couldn't do it without all of our partners.
And Centennial has a lot of partners because it depends on private partnerships and special districts to provide municipal services.
We are a contract city. We don't have our own health department. We don't have our own water department, things of that nature.
Alston has lived in Centennial for 21 years.
We set out to be the #1 city, and we accomplished that regarding just the city, the safety, staffing, the infrastructure.
But Alston and Pico say the work isn't finished. And two residents who love this community told me about the improvements they would like to see as the city approaches this silver anniversary.
They had two concerns, traffic and just upgrading parks. What would your response be to those concerns?
We do traffic studies and things of that nature, so we are working to try to get that under control as best we can.
We know we need to continue to expand, and we work really hard with our partners at CDOT and with our Traffic Operations Center.
As for the parks and outdoor spaces,
we work with our local districts, trails, as well as out on the west side with South Metro, those areas as well.
There is an underpass under Arapahoe Road that connects the Lone Tree Creek Trail from the north and south sides of Arapahoe Road. Unfortunately, it's not pedestrian friendly, it's not biker friendly right now, so we're engaging into a project starting this fall that will create a pedestrian and bike access under Arapahoe Road so people don't have to cross on the top.
What is your hope for the next 25 years of Centennial?
We continue to be diverse and inclusive regarding all people, religions, business types.
In the last, maybe 10 years ago when I would meet people, they were like, oh, I lived here before it was Centennial. And now I'm getting the opportunity to meet very young people who are out in professional communities and saying, I grew up in Centennial. And so that's wonderful to hear.
Another great town, and if you missed Micah's stop in Centennial, you can still have your voice heard. Scan the QR code on your screen for ways to connect with Micah or send her an email, micah.smith@denver7.com.